Hello, this is Jordan, president of Sizemore Ultimate Food Trucks, and this week I bring you the FAQ video of the week with me in person. I know, it's not the greatest look in the world. So we're sitting here at my desk and I've gotten a few questions this week, and it all kind of pertains to what are the steps that I should take to open up a food truck. And the number one step is obviously to acquire your funding. There's plenty of different ways to get funding, especially in the food truck marketplace, because it's a new industry that you have bank loans, but the problem with banks is they're not accustomed to this industry still today. So there is a chance that banks will turn you down, but don't fret. We have private institutions that offer financing all over the country. Yes, their rates are a couple of points higher, but they will be able to get you approved. The next question that kind of falls right with that is, Jordan, to get financing, what type of credit score am I looking at? What type of down payment am I looking at? And we all know this varies. When you go and buy a brand new car, if your credit score is great, obviously you don't have to put any money down. If your credit score isn't so good, then you're gonna have to put more money down. Your interest will be higher. But basically what I tell people is anything over a 650 credit score, you're probably going to look at 10% down on an $80,000 build. So you're looking at $8,000, and you're looking at probably 60 months of financing at a rate of about 6 to 8%. The lowest that I've seen in the food truck industry from private is a 780 credit score, and he was able to secure a 3% loan, and he only had to put down 5%. So maybe that helps answer some of your funding questions. The next step is find a builder. So many times people ask me, oh, what about this builder? What about that builder? And a lot of this I don't mind answering, but for me, it's from a biased point of view. Obviously, I do build food trucks. We build some of the best food trucks in the country. But at the end of the day, you have to do your own research so you know that I am not a biased builder. Make the phone calls, call their previous clients, inspect their facility. Do not just buy over the phone or through email. If you can get down, inspect their facility, look at what tools they have, make sure they're not just buying a bunch of parts and putting it together. We here at Sizemore Ultimate Food Trucks, we build everything in-house. We have lasers, we have water jets, we have hydraulic benders, so all of our tables, all of our equipment stands are custom made to fit exactly what you need inside of your truck. We don't trim things to hide stuff, everything is precision cut. Make sure you're not buying a truck that just has caulk everywhere. And make sure you check everything from countertops. Make sure you check how a generator is put together. Make sure you don't have corners coming into doors. Big thing we've noticed recently is wood countertops going into these trucks, and they get wrapped with stainless. They tell people that they'll get approved. Well, guess what? They will get approved in certain states, but most states do not want wood anywhere showing inside of their truck. So do your research on your builders. Make sure you research your own health departments before going to your builder. Make sure they can adhere to the specifications that are needed. Step 3 in starting a food truck would have to be secure some events. During your build out process, you can go and see events. You can go and talk to the promoters of these events. Remember, promoters need you. You do not need promoters. Without food trucks, promoters have nothing. Do not sell your soul to get into a food truck event. There are other ways to make money, such as finding businesses that have high amounts of employees and parking there for lunch. But in a food truck business, you want to be busy 5 to 6 days a week, and you want to do 2 events a day, and that's minimum. I know a lot of trucks that actually work 7 days a week, and they do 2 to 3 events a day. Most of them do 3 on the weekends. So that's definitely a huge part of this step, is secure some events before you even get your truck. Definitely spend some time at events, buy people's food, help build their business, but what you're going to learn is what type of quantities you should have inside your food, what type of price points you should be running, get some better ideas on advertisement on the outside of the truck. So there's a lot of things that you can do while your food truck's being built, or before you even start the process. So the next step is the pickup of the truck, and this is the final step. After you have financing, you pay your builder, you find that right builder. You could already have events set up, and when you pick up the truck, make sure from start to finish they turn the truck on in front of you. Don't let it be running when you get there. They turn the truck on. You make sure the mileage is correct. You make sure all your gauges are working. You make sure all of your lights are working as soon as you turn the truck on. Your headlights, your brights, your running lights on the top. Those running lights are pesky. A lot of builders drill through those wires. Trust me, I've had some horror stories. You walk around the truck, you make sure there's no visual damage, and don't let them convince you that this is okay. If you don't like it, don't pay them. They can't hold stuff back. They have to adhere to their contracts. And make sure you have a contract. I hear a lot of places that aren't doing contracts. It doesn't just protect the builder, it also will protect you, so that way they have a firm start and finish date. But definitely do your full walk around. Have a sheet. Make sure you check stuff off. Make sure your vinyl wrap's perfect. Make sure everything is visible and very easy to read. Make sure they show you how to turn on each piece of cooking equipment. Don't let them sit there and say, this is how you do it, this is how you do it. Make them hook up propane to your truck. Make them turn on every single pilot light. Make sure you have hot running water. Make sure all of these questions that you have for your health inspection are done before you ever make the payment to pick up your truck. These things can save you a ton of heartache. We literally take 2.5 to 3 hours when clients pick their vehicles up, just because we want to be thorough on our end, and you should want to be thorough on your end. So that's pretty much steps 1 through 4 on building a food truck and getting into this industry. We do not mind answering questions. If you have questions, please let us know. Even if you are with another builder, I will help out. My company will help out. We like to see this industry grow. So even if you are with a builder that is not us, sorry to hear that, A, but B, we will definitely answer your questions. We want to see you succeed, because as you succeed, this business grows. And as this business grows, my business grows. So we help each other out. So if you have questions, give me a call. We'd love to speak with you. You can always check us out on our website, www.sizemoreultimatefoodtrucks.com. We're also on Facebook, facebook.com/SizeMoreUltimateFoodTrucks. We have our Instagram. Keep up to date. We do giveaways. We make sure we have great information on our websites, on our Facebooks, on our LinkedIns, on our Twitters. We share a ton of stuff. All of this is just more material to help you be successful in the food truck industry. I appreciate y'all watching today. Y'all have a great day.